Yeah, man. Thank you for that. I had another dream tonight, which was I was in my old flat with my mom, and also my grandma was there, which is crazy. And I think I wanted to go through my room on the balcony to smoke a cigarette. And then my mom came to the balcony from the other side because her room also had an entrance to the balcony. And then I saw it, and because my parents never knew that I smoked, because I just wanted to save me the troubles. I went back into my room, and then my mother was coming out in the balcony, and I think she saw me, so that's why she looked into my room. And but she couldn't see me because my mother is also sick and she doesn't see on one eye. And she tried to skip me, and I tried to hide in my room. And then my grandma somehow was also on this balcony. Um, and she said to my mom, no, he isn't there. And then my mom left, and then she said me like, yeah, now go off, something like that. I don't know what the fuck that means. Because I don't know, for me it's so much easier if there is some context in there instead of just these weird sketches. Yeah, man, but let me know what you think.
So I think this dream has two possible interpretations. We can see which way it goes. Obviously, the first one may indicate you should stop smoking. I don't think you would like that. As long as you didn't get sick, I don't think this interpretation is actually that accurate. The second one, if you take the old apartment representing an old way of thinking, that could be an indication. Your mother image inside you may represent that attachment that you have to your mother image, meaning the judgmental part of you. It's part of the complex, the mother complex. It just shows you that you are still tied to the opinions of your mother image, and your grandmother is a generation above. So it's like she's trying to pretty much tell you to go your own way, follow your own path, and not be uh, dictated in life by your mother. To find your own individuality, kind of like a knight leaving like his the comfort of his mother's embrace, or to go on his own journey, in a way. It's the smoking probably just represents your unconscious attachment to your mother. There's a bit of fear maybe in there because you try to hide from her so as not to disappoint her. Um, yeah, and I think this is also indicative of your real relationship with your mother, because you are still in that sense, her voice is still in your head, and she's very uh, she's like a helicopter, so she needs a lot of attention from you and your brother, and this probably represents that kind of teaching you how to, showing you first of all there's still a attachment, but as well as to go your own separate way, and uh, it kind of has a little indication of, look, you still treat yourself as a child that the mother is still very attached to, psychologically speaking. So when you become a man and you break away from all those judgments and expectations of your parents and go your own way, I think this is sort of the path that we all must take as men. Yeah, and I think the dream about your mother has two very powerful matriarchal symbols, and there's a indication or illustration of generation. So there seems to be some sort of generational thing being passed down in terms of the matriarchy down onto you and possibly your brother. And it seems like it's trying to help you break away from this a generational anxiety through the image of your grandmother, trying to break you away from the great mother. Uh, the great mother, meaning, what I mean is not in the earthly sense, but the complex, that the anxieties that have been passed down from generation to generation, which is now passed down onto you in a literal or metaphorical sense, I think. Yeah.
Hey man, sorry for my late response. Was a tough week. Yeah, man, that sounds very accurate, to be honest. I also thought in the beginning it would maybe be just because I said that I would be stop smoking in the next weeks, but right now it's so stressful that I don't want to do it because I know I wouldn't be able to get my shit done if I do it right now. But I also don't want to use it as an excuse, so I thought maybe it's because of that motive. But what you said makes a lot of sense because in the dream it was also my mother, not my father. And as a child, I also hid it from my father, for example. And so it could also have been that image. But yeah, man, makes sense. Yeah, man, makes also sense because I already forgot that my grandma was also in there because that would even more implicate that you are correct in this one.